Hey everybody, it's Pastor Brian. Wanted to get on here today just to give you a walkthrough of getting set up with RightNow Media. I know I made one of these videos about a year ago, but some things with RightNow Media have changed, and so I want to give you an update. Plus, we've got a lot of new school families who have the opportunity to be a part of RightNow Media, and so I wanted to kind of walk you through how you get started. Again, RightNow Media is such an amazing tool that is free for you. Desher Lutheran School pays for it, and it's really what we've kind of termed the Netflix of Bible studies. There are tons of video-based Bible studies on all kinds of topics, on different books of the Bible that will just encourage you in your walk with the Lord. And I wanted to kind of walk you through today how this works. So if you want to, we're going to kind of show you today how this takes place as we get started. So if you want to get started with RightNow Media, all you got to do is let Mr. Voss or I know that you want to get started. Let us know your email address so we can send you the invitation link. And so when we do, you'll get an email, and you might need to check your spam or your promotional tab. It might get sent there. So if it's not directly in your main inbox, look in a couple other places to look for. It should say access your free RightNow Media account. So we will get you started. And so if you'll get this email that says you have this free gift, and should say either Mr. Voss or Brian Francig has a gift for you on behalf of Desher Lutheran School. And so you would scroll down and click on Get Started. And once you do that, this screen will show up. Confirm below this organization and create your account. Accept that. All right, hit the blue button, accept. And then it will send you to this, all right, and send it to my wife Shanlon's email account, and you will create a password. Whatever password you want, that is for you to decide and determine. So you'll click on create a password and then sign in, all right. And then you'll get started. All right. And so this would be the opening screen. You'll see kind of a banner of some different highlights of Bible studies that RightNow Media is highlighting. All right. And if you scroll down, you'll see lots of different breakdowns. Again, different Bible studies based on books of the Bible, ones that have just been added. And you'll just see different topics: Christian living, Bible studies for women, Bible studies for men. You've got kids shows, youth, and then topics: marriage, parenting, apologetics, and so on and so forth. There's just a wealth of Bible studies and resources here. Now, if you, as you go, and one of the things I want to say, it is easy when you first get started to get overwhelmed. Like you're like, oh, wow, there's so many studies. I don't know where to begin. Well, first and foremost, those of you that families that are part of Desher Lutheran School, each and every month, you'll be getting an email on my behalf. It'll be sent out from the school, but it'll be from me, basically, a letter that highlights different studies for you to check out. One for adults, one for kind of the upper grade kids, and then for the lower grade kids. And so that'll give you a good place to start. If you're watching this from St. Peter Lutheran or Faith Lutheran, you'll see in the monthly newsletter at St. Peter, I always highlight a different Bible study to check out and look at. And so you can go to our website, it's St. Peter's website, and go back and check out some of our previous newsletters to see ones that I've highlighted. But sometimes it's just, check it out and see what looks good. And if you have any questions, like Pastor Brian, I want on this topic, I can direct you to a good resource, a good Bible study on that. So you've got these different ones. So let's say you find one and you want to check it out. So this is called, I'm going to click on the Acts of the Apostles by Louis Giglio. I'm going to click on, and so you're going to see then the different videos in this series, and you're going to see the title of those videos. And sometimes you'll see on the left side that there's a free study guide that you can download, and that's great. You have a study guide that you can use to follow along with the videos, and that is great. And then, so, maybe you're going through and you're like, oh, this is one that, you're going through and I don't want to have to keep searching. You can save it in your library. All right. So you can also get together and watch as a virtual group. You can invite some people. But if you go to the button right of Watch Virtual Group, you will see Save. All right. And you can click on that. And then green box will pop up and say saved. And then if you go up here to, it should have your initials by it on the top right, you will see this. And then you will go to My Content. If you click on My Content, that will show you all the things that you have saved in your library. All right. And this is a little different from last year. It used to be called My Queue, but now it's called My Content. That's basically your library of saved videos. So there's all kinds of video-based Bible studies. If you want to share this with someone, you can. You're really excited about it, you can share it with a friend. You have their email address. Also, once you go up here to the top left, it says browse. All right. And this can get you to, the different topics. All right. You're a guy, you want to look at different video-based Bible studies for men. Click on men, and that'll take you to different ones targeted for guys. All right. Or you got these different typical topical ones. Again, doctrine and theology, or science, or history, or worship, or parenting, click on those and that'll give you some different things. Also down below, illustrations and stories. You'll find some funny clips, dramatic illustrations, real life stories. Again, if you go to St. Peter, I use many times I'll use these for the discipleship moment that I find on here. And these illustrations, real life stories, funny clips, are ones you can actually download onto your computer. Some of the other video-based Bible studies you can't on your desktop, but you can download those illustrations. So let me go back to the main page here once again. So this, again, is just an incredible resource. And again, I just want to thank Desert Lutheran for continuing to support this opportunity, this resource. Again, it is free for you. And I want to tell you about one other amazing thing about RightNow Media, especially. When RightNow Media first kind of started and we at Desert Lutheran School got connected with it, they really wanted, whatever your organization was to, for the person who subscribed, you invited to have kind of a, at least a loose connection with your school, with your organization. Again, this is something you have to go through an organization. You can't just do it on your own. You have to get a special invite. And all you got to do is let Mr. Voss or I know. We'll send you the special invite. But again, on this now, it's open to anybody. It doesn't matter if you have a connection with Desert Lutheran School or St. Peter Lutheran or something else. If you know someone, they could be a believer, they could not be a believer, but you're you have a friend, they live maybe in the area or they live somewhere across the country, and I think they would really benefit from this resource. Let us know. Let us know their email. Obviously let them know that you want them to experience this resource. We'll send them the invite link and they can get started. So it's not necessarily this, you have to have some kind of connection any longer. It's pretty much open to anybody, which I think is a blessing from RightNow Media. They see how important this resource is, and they want to get it out to as many people as possible. So I really wanted to highlight that as well. So I know this is kind of a short introduction, and if you have questions or things you'd like to know more about, or if you're like, Pastor, I'm kind of struggling in this, how do I do this? Just reach out to me, reach out to Mr. Voss, either one of us, And we would definitely, we're glad to walk through this with you because we really want you to get connected with this resource. We see it's a blessing. We see it's been a blessing for so many people, and we want to get this out to as many people as possible. So I pray that you're blessed. Don't get overwhelmed when you first get started. Go to the browse, find a topic, go to, do some of our check out some of the highlights and of those resources, and just get started into the Word of God. And again, we're just so excited to provide this for you. So again, if you have any questions, reach out. And if you're interested, shoot us a message, shoot us an email, let us know your email address, and we'll get you the invite email to get you started. Have a great day. What happens when you invest in your marriage? Good.
All right. So this has a. You did stop it, right?
I did.
Okay. This has a bit of a funk to it.
What?
Where is it?
I don't know. Stop sharing.